What's going on, folks? Ethan here, Tennessee Slinging. Today I'm going to be doing a how I shoot a pickle fork video. This is not necessarily a how-to for you because everybody shoots them differently, but I'm going to show you how I do it, and maybe you'll pick up some tips and tricks along the way. Alright, for starters, I think the number one thing with shooting a PFS is your bands, how you're going to be orientating your bands to shoot them. Now what I do is I tie up a trifold band set. Some people call it a TTF band set. It's the same thing. It's no difference. And what I do is I orientate it, or when I turn my pouch sideways like this, because when you shoot a pickle fork you have to twist, turn it sideways like that, so it lines up perfectly straight like that. So when you're looking down the bands, you have a perfectly straight sight picture like that, just like when you're shooting a regular frame. Now you can do this with flats, or you can just keep it stupid simple and shoot it with tubes. Now this is kind of a little speed setup I've been messing around with. Got a big old pouch on here, but tubes, you do the same thing. You just I use tabs. A lot of people like to have their tabs sticking way out. I do not like that, so I put them right down close to it. But you cannot hardly get tubes to stay put on an HDPE frame without some kind of tabs. But it's the same thing. You know, you got your regular setup like so. You're just going to twist it and just twist it a half twist on it like that. Now, one thing that I do differently than a lot of folks do is I do not tweak my pouch when I shoot PFS. A lot of people will twist like so and tweak. Now what that's going to cause, what it causes the projectile to do is when you tweak it like this, it goes over the top of the frame, because with a pickle fork there's not enough room to get your ammo through the center of it unless you do some stuff. But typically if you were to just pull it straight back and let go, you're gonna frame hit it every time. So most people tweak the pouch. I do not. I always hold mine perfectly straight like so. I'll just pull it straight back like that. And now what I do is I will tilt my frame. Normally you'd hold it like this. I tilt it forwards a little bit, and what that does is when you shoot, your arm goes down like this and it moves the frame out of the way. Alright, now let's take a few shots on the 60 and I'll show you how I do. Now I'm using a 60 because I'm not the most accurate with one. And I would suggest everybody starting with big targets, because it takes a little bit to get it dialed in. But it's a whole lot of fun. I really do enjoy shooting a pickle fork. It's something new. It makes me really think about how I'm shooting. Makes me pay attention to all my nuances of shooting. Whereas sometimes just shooting a regular frame, you get lazy. You can't get lazy with a pickle fork, or you will hit yourself. Now, are pickle forks dangerous? Almost any slingshot can be dangerous if not used correctly, and the same's to be said about a pickle fork. Now there are a few more opportunities for failure shooting a pickle fork, but it's fun and I like doing it. Now I'll show you my tube setup. Now with the tubes, the cool thing about tubes is you can shoot these pretty quick. You can line it up and just rip them off. It's just a lot of fun shooting a tube setup pretty fast. Now, as with all frames and everything to do with slingshots, there are all kind of different shapes, sizes, flavors, as if you will, of pickle forks. These are some of my favorites. This is the Pygmy. by Jordan Smothers. This is version 2. This is the Mr. Pickles by Matt Naiman. And this is the Red Thorn Hunter by Kenneth Dykes. I like all 3 of them. They're all 3 really good shooters. There's really no wrong pickle fork. You just find one you like the shape and feel of and go with it. Alright, we got a little ball set up right there. Red Thorn Hunter, 10 meters. Let's see if we can't knock it off of there. Ooh, that was close. Try that again. Nailed it. Launched that sucker into oblivion. Well, folks, that's about all I've got with the pickle fork. Hopefully I did a pretty good job of explaining how I shoot one. If not, just reach out to me. I don't care to help you out any way I can. I'm pretty terrible at talking to a camera, but if I can help you anyway at all, just let me know. You can find me on Facebook under Ethan Martin, and I'll be happy to help you any way I can, or you can just comment on the video. And y'all have a good one. Ethan out.